in this video, I want to show you how to create an account or log into Common Lit and then how to use Common Lit. So to find the address, it's on our general post in our team. It's also within some of the assignments, but you're going to click on that website and you have to be on the right website. Few people have been trying to log in and they were on the wrong website. So make sure you have commonlit.org/en. You can even type that into your web browser and then click enter. Okay, but let's say you don't have an account. Maybe you're a new student or you had an account in your WIN class and you want to create one. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But let's say I have no account. I'm going to click on new student. I'm going to need to get the class code from my teacher. Okay? So at this point, if that is correct, it's going to ask me for my name. Okay, and then I will type in a password, and I like to use Lions. Lions, not capitalized. Okay. Now, I already have an account. So let's just say I'm going to use one of the accounts I already have. It will take me to the same screen. And on my computer, I would make sure that I save that if I can. If it doesn't let you in, just log in again sometimes and make sure the person before you is logged out. So again, when I'm trying to log in as a student, sometimes I do have a problem logging in. Okay, so when I'm in, okay, I've joined the class, but let's say I have another class I just want to add on to, because we are also using this in WIN as well as Language Arts. I'm going to go to my account, and then do you see this? Add another class code. I can add my other class to that, okay? So it would then add me on to my WIN class and my Language Arts. So again, you're going to go up to this profile and you're going to click on my account and then add another class code. Okay, so how about if we already have an account, okay, and we want to go to log in then, okay, and that will take me to the same screen, okay, and then I would just log in with it's typically going to be my first name and last name. If I created your account for you for whatever reason, your password is going to be Lions again, Lions. If you created your own account in WIN, it's again going to be your first name, last name. Now, if you have a common name, it's going to be, 1 or 2. We had people who had 31. Okay, that means there's 30 other people with your name. Okay, but if you have a name that's not common, it's typically going to be your first and last name and then whatever password you chose. So I know in WIN, I was telling people just use your lunch number. Some people used a different password. I cannot get into your passwords. So I can reset your account, but you need to know your username and the password you used to set it up. And like I said, if I set it up for you, I used Lions. Okay, so for WIN, in my WIN, we did use this pre-assessment, and if you're not sure where to go to start out with, you're going to go to My Assignments, okay, and these are all the assignments, okay, that your teacher has posted for you. So in class on Friday, we did the story 7th grade, okay, and then this box is going to pop up, so it's telling us a little bit about Gary Soto. And then this was our task. As you read, highlight evidence in the text that shows you Victor's character, his appearance, actions, speech, thoughts, feelings, and other characters' reactions to him. Okay? So we had typed that in for you so you can use some of the features of Common Lit. So I'm going to make my screen. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And some of the features that are really cool about Common Lit, okay, you can make your font bigger. I like that. It's telling you the due date, okay, because this is something we did on Friday in class. It's telling you your class, and it's telling me it's in progress. I didn't finish this yet. Okay, and again, that box is repeated of the task I need to do. Now, let's say I like to listen to the story. Okay, all I do is click on that, and then I click on the play button, and it's going to read for me. Okay, and it's also going to highlight as it's reading, which is really nice. Okay, so I know I have this task. Here's how I'm going to annotate or write on the text. Okay, so I'm looking for, again, it's right up here, something that shows me Victor's character. Okay, because that's our focus for this story, is making inferences and character traits. So I'm going to find something. Okay. And these are Victor's thoughts about Teresa. So make my screen a little bit smaller. So if I click on this highlighter, I can make that any color I want. Okay. So when I find something I want to highlight, I can make it that color. Now I can also type notes in. At this point, we don't need to do that. But highlighting is something that we needed to do in the story. Okay, so as I'm reading, I'm also coming across these little numbers. These are footnotes. Okay, so if I click on that, and that actually happens to be one of the vocabulary words. So if I click on this one, an elective, okay, it's a class that is not required in a particular course of study. That's all I have to do is just click on the number. Now the footnotes are also at the bottom of the screen, but you might notice the bottom of my screen is blurred out. Okay, why is that? So the reason is these are the guiding questions. So to access them, when I get to this point of the story, I'm going to click on Q1, and then the question is going to pop up for me. Okay, so I'm going to click on my answer, and it's going to give me immediate feedback. Okay, I got that correct. So I'm moving on. So I would read this section until I got to, now remember, I'm still doing my highlighting. Okay, so here's one of his thoughts. And again, if I want to color code it, I can. So that's what it looks like so far. So now I'm going to click on the second question. And again, this is blurred. Okay, so I'm going to do my question over there. It's going to pop up. Okay, but let's say I get one of these wrong. Okay, it's going to tell me to try again. So, but let's say I get it wrong again. Okay, I have to keep clicking until I get it correct. Now this tracks, so we are going to know how well you did. So if you look up here, we have these stars, okay? So for the third question, I did not get a full star because it took me, 4 tries to get the correct answer, okay? But, okay, so I have to click on that again, and it's like that for the entire selection. Okay, and the footnotes are down here at the bottom, by the way. All of the footnotes, they're also embedded in the text. So once I get to all the questions, and don't do that because we can see how many tries it took you, okay, and the time it took. So do not just click through this. You're wasting your time. Don't do that, okay? So once we get to this point, so we've taken, we've done all the questions. Okay, we have to click continue. So it's telling me how I did. Now you can see when I was just randomly guessing, I only got the first 2 right, okay, because I missed the last 6. So now I'm finished with the guiding questions. I'm going to go on to the assessment questions. I can also listen to the questions. Okay, if I have to click this. Okay, and it will read me that question. Okay, and then I'm going to pick an answer, and it's not giving me the feedback. Okay, and you should go back, and if you look at these little numbers, okay, at the side, this is telling you this is paragraph 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So every fifth one is numbered for you. And they're telling you to go back, but if you click on the hyperlink text, it takes you right to that paragraph, which is really nice. Okay, so then I did leave this little short answer paragraph on that you would write. Don't do this, okay? Because I will be going through, and it will tell you, are you sure? So I didn't finish all of the questions. Okay, so it will prompt me to make sure I finish all of them. And then I can check again. It will save and next. Okay, so when I'm ready and I'm happy with all of my responses, I'm going to submit my assignment. Okay, so I will get that to grade. However, you can still go back into the story. Okay, so you can still access the text. Now on my end, I will go through the responses and we can see exactly how you did on these. And then I will give you a score on your short answer. Okay, and then I will send that back to you and you'll be able to see how you did. Okay, so if you want to go back to the other assignments, I'm clicking on Common Lit, and then I'm going to go back to my assignments. And is it going to tell me how I did my performance? Okay. Not yet, because I have to send that back to you because it says not yet graded. Okay, but anytime I want to go to my assignments, I'm going to click on my assignments up here. Okay, and then this is what I have to work on. So this was our extra credit. Cell phones can be addictive. Okay, and again, I'm going to go through the same procedure. Okay, you can also translate this to a different language. Okay, and then it will actually translate that for you if they have that available. Okay, so again, there are other features, but this is just what we are going to use now. And do not be afraid to go back and reread the story because you still have access to those stories. So if you need your username, like I said, it will be on the post here. Okay, you can also ask for it. I have it on file for you. And I also have the class codes. But like I said, at this point, everybody should have accounts unless you were absent or, you know, you have maybe 2 accounts and you want to just add on an account. Okay, so let me know. This is a new program. But again, if you are going through all the steps, it's going to help you improve your reading. And that's our goal. Okay, so can you browse things? You know, it lets you read anything you want. Okay, but of course we would like you to stick with assignments first and finish those up before you start moving on to other things. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful. Again, just go through those steps and please make sure you log out the other person or log yourself out and make sure you're in the login screen. By the way, we're not logging in with Google and we're not logging in with Clever. Okay, we're using first name, last name, if there's any numbers, and then password lines unless you created your own password. Okay, I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.